Grundy and
Good for you.
No, I don't eat any animal products.
I'm on the way to going vegan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of just a little bit, just a changeover and stuff, because it's very important. You know, what's going on, especially in the dairy industry, is disgusting.
We were talking about
See-
that.
We were talking about it. So I was saying that the last thing that I gave back was goat's milk or cheese.
Yep.
So in my mind, when I was growing up, we had a neighbour who kept a few goats in
Yeah.
his like backyard, and it was
So it's fine. Yeah.
And in my mind, that was how it
Yeah.
was. And then I was talking to somebody, actually on a demonstration, and he said, "No, look it up, Imogen. Like Google
Yeah.
it. That's not what happens these days, and it isn't.
No, I know.
They're treating them like they are with the cows.
Yes.
So I stopped eating it at all.
Yeah, you see, like being from Ireland as well, we still don't have what would you say large production of the what would you say dairy and stuff like that, because we're just not big enough what would you say country. So there's not that intensive farming. So I never felt bad about eating meat or things. Like my friends, they'd lose a calf while it's while it's birthing, and they'd be in tears, you know, because they have a connection with the animals.
But we were saying about that, and I know that other people who say, "Oh yeah, we're vegans," we don't agree with it. But my view is that if the animals were treated well and looked after well, like for all our history, I don't really have an issue with that. For me, it's also about just that greed and the mass capitalism that it's become, and that you treat living beings like that.
Yes, and even human beings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even human beings.
So we were talking about that. I think there's a very small line, not even a line,
Yeah.
between how you treat animals and how do you then
Yep,
treat.
I agree with it.
So we were saying in the media recently, the last couple of weeks, it's been about really disgusting with the beagles. Have you seen about that?
I have. I've
They cut
actually
their
had
vocal
to.
cords.
Yes, I
I
know.
mean, who thought of that? And
Oh, they
put-
did. Yeah.
They put
Because they
them
were
in a
fed up
cage
listening.
with flies to eat them alive. Like, how is that? a thing?
There's one here in the UK type of
Yeah.
beagle and the cat, so they're now patented. So if you want to test on cats because they have no cat pathogens or whatever else,
Yeah.
these are the ones to get. And it's the same with the beagles. I think that they
Yeah.
bred them as passive or whatever else, to just do as they're told them.
Just really awful.
Oh, you see, this is why I'm out protesting. This is why, because I'm just so fed up of everything like that. Just so fed up of it all.
For me, that's just about greed, and
It is,
it's
yeah.
not people that. It's not because somebody's hungry and they need to eat something
Yes.
or feed their family. It's about another gazillion or another billion or whatever.
Yeah.
It's madness, isn't it? And power and control.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's personally why I don't eat.
Yeah, no, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, what it was is my friend John, he was a vegetarian, and he's only just starting to become vegan as well. But he was, he showed me all the stuff and whatever, and through the protesting, I started to learn more and more and more, and it's just.
I didn't know that we still did that on beagles in this country until one of the protests in the summer that I was policing, one of the animal rights ones.
Yeah.
And I was talking to some of the people there, and I had leaflets, and I said, "Could I have a look?" And it was about the beagles. And I just said, "I thought that was illegal here," and they said, "No," because I thought, whenever it was 30 years ago when they made it illegal
That's
to
right.
test like the makeup and stuff, but they kept some things that they're still testing on. And I don't think people know that. I didn't.
Yeah, all of it is kind of kept hush, because it, like, even if it was very, very, what would you say, necessary, maybe for, I don't know, cancer drugs or something, that they're using something to try and help others, or even do eye surgery on them, or, whatever it might be. Even that's disgusting, and it's horrible to think about.
Yeah.
But something like cosmetics or flies on them,
That is really wrong, isn't it?
far from it.
So I say I don't see a big step between that and we experiment on humans, or types of humans that we think are less than us.
Yeah, I mean, like years ago, it was either the Australians or the native Indians or the Africans, that were treated as savages.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
It's not that long
When
ago.
you look
No,
at history,
history was only yesterday as such.
Yeah,
Anyway, can I get off and do some filming? ladies.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry.
It's okay. None of us. They're going to be here till 6 anyway. But I'll catch up with you again. It's been lovely chatting to you.
All right,
Thank you
take
very much. I
care.
really do appreciate it. Take care.